What's going on, guys? I'm Yella from Forex Hero. In today's video, you will see my strategy on the Forex markets in 2021. In my opinion, this is one of the best and one of the most accurate strategies right now out there. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And let's get right into it. Alright guys, let's get right into it. We are on the Euro USD chart right now. And like you can see on the daily chart now that we had a really nice break to the upside and a nice uptrendy market. Now I'm gonna draw a trend line in a second here, and as you can see, we broke our uptrendy market and now we are reversing into a downtrend. Now, what does that mean for us? That's literally my first step in my strategy, is to find a trendy market. Uptrend or a downtrend doesn't really matter, but it needs to be a trendy market. So let's draw some kind of zone right now around our lows and our highs. This one is just basically the last lows and where we broke our trend line. Now, what do I want to see is just basically like in a trend, in a normal trend, is higher highs and higher lows, or in this case, lower lows and lower highs. After each lower low, I will draw a zone, because that's our point of interest for our possible entries. As you can see, I've just drawn 3 zones, 3 possible entries, but I will get right into that in a second. So as you can see, after each break of a lower low, we see some kind of rejection to the upside and just a retest around that zone. Well, that zone, that's our point of interest. That's the moment where we are going to go for the possible sell opportunity. Okay, in the uptrend, it's just the same, but for a possible buy opportunity. But I will show you guys later on in this video. So this is where I will put my first sell order at this retest of our zone, and just put my stop loss at the last high, okay, or last zone, for example. I'm sorry. So as you can see, we had almost zero drawdown. So basically a perfect entry. I think we had 2 or 3 pips down drawdown, so basically perfect. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I will go for another entry in the same move. When I find a second entry, I will put my stop loss of my first entry at break even or slightly in profit, and my stop loss of my second entry will be at the stop loss of our first entry. So basically, our first trade is now risk-free, and our second trade is only at this, for example, 30 pips stop loss. Okay, we still have a 2-to-1 risk-reward right there. So basically, that's another fine trade as well. Then you can see we broke our last low again, and we are waiting for another retest. I will go for this retest right there, and this is my third possible entry for the sell. All right, again, we will put our stop loss of our second entry at at break even, and our stop loss of our third entry, we'll put it at the entry of the sell number 2. So basically, now we have 2 trades in profit, and our third trade is just active. All right, our first trade, I will put my stop loss at our second entry, because I will move my stop losses all at the same time, so we always have profits. Okay, so that's basically the strategy in a couple of steps. As you can see, like I showed you guys right there, if you put your stop loss always at the next and the next entry, you will always be in profit, and you're risking almost nothing. And after most of the time, after 2 entries, you will be always in profit. So you will not lose any money anymore, which means that you will, for example, if you hit your stop loss or stop profit for some entries, you will always have, for example, 10, 20, 50, 100 pips profit taken, and you only have one trade that really put in a loss. Okay, let's go to the next quick example. Next quick example, I will show you guys some kind of an uptrendy market, and then basically the strategy is just the same. We are looking for an uptrendy market right here. We are going to put some boxes around our highs, and after we break that high, we will look for a nice retest around that zone, and then there we are going to set our buy order. Okay, so you can see right here, basically another perfect entry, almost zero drawdown, perfect retest around our zone, and we should up like almost immediately. After that, I will draw a next box of our zone. We see that we don't perfectly hit the retest around that zone. No problem, we'll just keep one buy order open, and we will go look for the next high we made. So as you can see, after this one, our next high, we broke that one, and after some time we retested it, a little bit more drawdown than the other entries, but basically still almost perfect. I think 5 to 10 pips. We had five pips, I think, drawdown. So basically perfect. So guys, that was the basics of my strategy, how it really works. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed and if you want to see more. If there are any questions, just drop it in the chat box below. I will answer all the questions, or you can always message me on social media. And that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating in this project of mine, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.